So today I realized that I haven't done one of these in a while, so I thought today we'd finally get around to doing the bow video. And we'll be going over probably all the ornaments for the bows. Most of the bows have one ornament. Some of them have three that you can't obtain anymore. And some are just, yeah, they're kind of... That was odd. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about one of the most controversial and bugged weapons of all time, Telesto. Telesto is on the wrong ornament. Telesto is at the moment, it's not supposed to be, but at the moment it is an 820 charge fusion rifle that shoots balls of energy that have caused so much mayhem in the game that they've had to basically put a blanket over it, as they call it, to stop it from being a bad child. It has been broken, I think, over 20 times now, and it has broken the games over 20 times now. Since 2015 in Destiny 1. And the reason why we're going to talk about Telesto is back in the limelight again, as it's had its own little day. And when I say day, I mean days. You log into Destiny. Telesto at the start started off completely broken. It somehow was sparking and smoking, and then she would shoot these little balls on the secondary fire mode. They would fly off into the sky and basically do no damage at all. But you could fix that by smacking the shit out of Telesto and telling it to be a better child. And the next day, Telesto took over everything. The game, the Twitter, the everything. Everything became Telesto. And Telesto ended up having a different firing mode, which it still has now, where it would shoot kind of like Graviton Lance or Galahorn with the Wolfpack rounds, if you want to use that logic too. It's very funny, very interesting. I hope they keep Telesto like that, because it's actually a lot better in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. I highly doubt it will stay that way, because they're trying to fix Telesto. It's the main problem at the moment. Also there's an emblem now, and you can get them. I'll put a little code up on the screen for you to see from the Twitter page, and you might have got an email about it as well. Anyway, so it's a nice emblem. It's on my, I think it's on my hunter at the moment, because my hunter is my main, and I'm playing as my warlock at the moment. I think it's called Schrodinger's cat. Don't give me that. This one right here looks really nice. So, well, I like it, okay? But anyway, well, let's talk about the free ornaments that are available for Telesto. Yes, there is free. Three of them, they all have different times and places in this game that I think all have meanings in some way. I don't know. I don't keep up with the lore and that. I know there's, like, lore on the Telesto and stuff, and I don't really keep up with it. But anyway, this is the default ornament. The default ornament is very pretty. I like the fact that it makes it look like a futuristic laser gun, or something, and or as I like to call it, a futuristic drill, because it has the battery pack at the bottom. That's my rocket launcher. The default looks very nice. I really like the charging effect it has at the back. Kind of giving out that, like, this is how much charge, this is when it's fully charged, and blah blah blah. And it has like a really cool whirlpool effect at the back, which I think it's more like a tornado, more like a vacuum sort of thing. And when it fires off, as I said, Graviton Lance bullets. And it's nice. I like it. I like the default one with the white, gold, and the pink and purple and that. I think it looks really good. I'm gonna give it a 9.5 out of 10. Now, the first ornament you get is called Reef In Ruins. Now, I have a friend who told me that he thinks it looks like Pocket Infinity. I've looked at Pocket Infinity and it doesn't look anything like this ornament. If anything, if it had the whole look on top and stuff, I would accept that, but it's not. It's a lot different when you look at it in game and stuff, which we'll go to now anyway. And it's very similar to the original ornament. However, it's the original look, but it adds this like cool little like rusted grey out effect. It has the same cool tornado effect at the back. Still keeps the little charging lines on it, but what's really neat, and if you look at those little coils on the railing at the top, it gives like a charge effect that goes right through to the end, and it's on the bottom as well. And you fire it, and you can see like it has like a different charge at the very tip as well. It'd be really cool if Bungie gave us like a camera mode in most games that have the camera mode in that I could then sort of give you an idea when it's firing to show you what it looks like. Like I get someone else to do it and then I could show it. And it's really neat. I love that. And I like the sight too. It changes it. It's very simple. I like this one. I give it about again a 9.5 out of 10. The next one is called Dread From Below, and it looks exactly like it says, Dread From Below. It looks like some sort of sea creature from below the sea that has managed to become a sentient life and used as a weapon or something. Or you know what it reminds me of, and we'll go out sort of thing, is it reminds me a lot of if you ever played Oblivion and you had those two factions in the Shivering Isles. And I think you had the Sun ones, which were the soldiers for the God of Madness, and I think you had the which was my favorite side, the ones for the God of Sorrow or the God of Sadness or some shit. I can't remember who she was, but her soldiers look like the fish people. They look like fish people sort of thing. Both sides look kind of like that, but this one kind of gives up the blue and black armor with like the points and the sharp pieces and stuff. Well, that's what I think this looks like. And it changes the whole look of the gun. You don't get that whirlpool thing at the back. Instead, you get like the energy swirling in the back, and when you hold the trigger, it swirls it faster, and then it comes flying out the end, you know. And it goes right along till the front, but there's no like that other ornament where it would charge and go across the whole side there. But I like it. It's probably the ornament I like the most. I'll give it a 9.8 out of 10, just because I use it and it looks good. And finally, we have the ornament called Long Live the Queen. Now, I'm assuming that this one has got something to do with Queen Mara and the Dreaming City and blah blah blah, considering that Telesto is supposed to be something to do with, you know, that sort of thing. I can't remember where it originates from. There's probably lore for it. As I said, I don't keep up with it. But this ornament, I'm 50-50 on. I really like the aesthetic. I like the cool etching on the side. I like the whole pink charging point and the just how smooth and unique it looks. It kind of gives off like that Chris Vector look, you know, the SMG from real life sort of thing, with the whole smooth grip there. But at the same time, the one thing I really don't like is these points. Unless I wanted to stab someone, I guess it would be practical, but I think it's supposed to resemble something like Queen Mara's ship, the Harbinger ship or whatever it was, that I missed out on because I missed out on Destiny for a long time. But that's what it looks like to me. And if we go to use it, it has a completely new effect. Completely new sight. Completely new charging animation. Which along the sides, if we look along the sides, it has like a pink, purple charging animation there. But also in the back piece of it, it just charges up like these like symbols instead, like a little engine. And I like that, I do. I mean, that looks really cool. It has a different reload chamber and all of that, and it looks like bone and stuff as well. I think it looks good, but I'm just not a fan of the points and stuff. I mean, it just sounds strange to me. Probably not to everyone, but yeah. I give this one about an 8.5 out of 10. Just really, I would have given it higher, but just don't like the thing at the front. I don't know. I'm just being strange. But anyway, that is all the ornaments for Telesto. And if there's any more that I missed, which I don't think there is, I think there is actually, considering that email we got yesterday, we learned that there is all ornaments, there's only 3 for Telesto, considering that we got a Telesto email. I will check though. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's not a 4th one or a 5th one. It's not like the bows where let's see, there's a couple here that we missed that we can't get anymore. But anyway, that is all the ornaments. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll be back again for another one. Either it will be the bows, which by the way there's more now because they keep changing it, or it'll be something else. So have a good day. Have a good week. I love you all. And Telesto out.